All right, hey y'all. So today's video is actually, I'm gonna be discussing stress, the stress levels of a parent and the stress levels of a child. So parents, don't forget that your child or children are also stressing as well. It may have been a long time since you were in school. Okay, not stating any ages or anything, but maybe a long time since you were in school, so you probably can faintly remember what you were going through at that time. But just know times have changed. But there were also challenges when you were in school 9 times out of 10. It's just the fitting in. If you, depending on your circumstances, if you had the clothes, like were you able to be in style, and whatever was popular at the time, that when you were in school you still had the basics as well as like bullying and all that kind of stuff. But whatever was popular at the time, and if you lacked any of it, or lacked popularity, or lacked friends, or lacked in any area, it was stressful enough to where sometimes you have days where you can't focus on the material that's in front of you, what they're trying to teach. Or you could have been going through something at home, and home is so heavy on your mind, you're in like what they call a survival mode, that you even more just can't focus on the material that's going on. So then the grades that you're getting truly doesn't reflect what's going on. But since the only focus is on grades and graduating, and not the root issues of maybe some ways that, or some reasons why you're acting out, or shy, not speaking, or finding something to cope with some voids that you're feeling, just know that kids are stressing too, parents. And so of course, now that you're an adult, a parent at that, and you're probably thinking in your head, man, I would kill to be back at my parents' house, no bills, and all I gotta do is worry about getting good grades and making sure I graduate. I'll kill to go back for that. Right. Through experience. But those kids haven't grown up yet. They're not as mature yet. They have definitely not seen what you saw. It's clear. They have not seen what you saw. Just the same as you have not been in their shoes at this time and age and this century with technology. You have not experienced the pressures of everything being on video, every picture, everything, just social media. You just haven't. Okay, so knowing that you both are experiencing something is significant. It is actually stressing you. Yes, that is true. But the one thing that you don't want to do, parents, is invalidate your child's feelings or emotions, or just completely not recognize that they're having their own stresses as well as you are. Like the stress level, like the actual distraction, the toll that it takes probably amounts to the same amount of stress as you. You get what I'm saying? The actual toll, if not more, the same or more. Okay, the actual stressors, the things that is stressing you out and the thing is stressing them out, yes, they are completely different. But based off of your capacity, you probably have met your capacity, and then anything over that is truly stressing you out. But how do you not know that they haven't met their capacity of what they could take, and then now anything that's over that, they're completely stressed out as well? So I just want to bring to your attention, parents, just don't invalidate how your kids feel. Try to recognize, and I know you have a ton of things that's going on as well, but this is why you want to, I wish there was more guidance and people taught the whole picture of having a child before you're ready, bringing a child into this world before you're ready. If all your needs are not being met, or hadn't been, or you're not healed from some things, it's probably not a good time to bring in a child. And there's some people that just, they didn't have that choice. Something happened, and they have a child now. So and because of that, I'm still, even whether you chose to have a child or the child is here now, I just want to just make sure I'm expressing that you just not forget that kids are also stressing as well from just peer pressure, bullying, trying to fit in every day. They're trying to focus on their schoolwork as well, you know, and make you happy, but they also have some voices that maybe they're some holes in them that need to be filled. Like, it's a void, an actual void, and it the closest thing to them that they can find to fill that void, and it fills it every day or every night, whenever it comes to, you know, haunt them, that's what they gravitate toward. So it may not be anything personal. It also you may be experiencing something like that as well. You may be experiencing some kind of void, and you know, you're just like, well, I guess this is just life. It's just parenting. Let me not complain. Let me just suppress it. Let me not this and that, instead of looking into the root of what's going on. So that's what I wanted to bring to light today. Expressing that parents don't discredit the level of stress that kids may be going through as well. And just be honest with yourself and take it as truths. Like, you truly have not actually experienced exactly what they're experiencing right now in today's realm of technology. You may have experienced bullying or peer pressure, but it was at a whole different level than it is now. And invalidating, even if someone invalidated you get what I'm saying? We always get so caught up in giving our kids everything that we never had, but it's mainly 90% of the time it's materialistic, but we want to not forget about the actual mental and attachment and just being there. You may have lacked having someone be there for you mentally and hear you out. Don't forget about those things when it comes to your kids, because it may seem like it's temporarily satisfying to them when you buy them something to help them fill that void, but you go from excited, can't wait, you're like, oh my god, this is dope, got these new pair of shoes, this is what the kids using, got this new pair of shoes, or I got this new pair of, I don't know, I got some money, I got the, what I'm trying to say, and it fills that void, okay, temporarily, because then now we're back, because the root issue never got resolved or discovered or, dug deeper into, and now you're looking at your kid like, you're ungrateful. I'm literally giving you everything that I'm giving you stuff that I never had. Well, just because you're giving them something that you never had doesn't mean that they was asking for that. And doesn't mean that they even know how to fix their mouth sometimes to ask or express what they're actually needing from you. Same way with you. You may have a spouse or have someone that you're interested in or whatever, and you just can't just figure the words to say, so you just continue to do and move in an action, do a certain thing in hopes that it clicks, like, oh, this is what they're asking for. It's like a game of charades. You acting out something that you're trying to communicate instead of just communicating. Adults do it too, not just kids. Okay, so that is the spill for today. Don't forget, parents, kids are stressing too.